We have been studying marine biology, the pollution in water and the contaminants that enter our streamways and our rivers.
And we went to Te Ariki Peninsula to do marine metres per squared, have a look at fishes in our freshwater traps. We did some testing for nitrate, phosphate and dissolved oxygen in the water.
There's no more new water since it's a cycle. It's the same water over and over again. So if the water stays dirty, it's going to stay dirty forever. So we've got to clean it.
We're researching the relationship between sleep and mental health in rangatahi.
We also got to have a look at our brain and how much activity we have using the BIS machines. So they glued it onto our heads and we had a look at how much stuff was going on in our brains.
This is a really relevant topic for these students. They're right at the age where their sleep becomes later and that's biologically driven.
So the value here really is engaging rangatahi in talking about ways in which they can improve sleep and mental health and learning from them as they learn from us.
I'm researching how can kaupapa Māori research help us to understand what kāinga is. We went around the neighbourhood looking at apartments and houses and what they look like nowadays compared to back in the day when my ancestors were here.
We thought this question would be particularly relevant to them as a rangatahi Māori, both as a way to kind of claim back their way of understanding kāinga and housing.
We're hoping that they will take away that they are knowledge holders in themselves and some different ways of thinking about the world that are already inherently theirs, but these hold so much value.
We are researching about spectrometer. So our task is to make a simple, affordable spectrometer for small local communities to study high-value plants.
What it's taught us is that a career in STEM doesn't have to look like what you might think it is in a classroom. It can be much more diverse and you can really be hands-on and still have interpersonal connections with your community.
I never thought that I would be so intrigued with something like this, but honestly after these past couple of days it's been like so educational. Thanks, Ben.
The structure of the program has been really great and we've done these kind of activities that have really warmed up the students sort of to chatting more and really engaging with us, and they've done a brilliant job of that.
They've done a remarkable job and the presentation that they've ended up with is really quite spectacular.
I would love to learn definitely a lot more and take the knowledge with me back to my kura and my own whānau, and yeah, just really fill my basket up with all this knowledge that I've now learned and hopefully send it off to the future.